What's up, y'all? Welcome to Book Review Monday. Today we're going to be reviewing The Perfect Son by Freida McFadden. I just finished this book about an hour ago at work, so we are going to go ahead and review it while it's still fresh on my mind. I rate this book a 3.5 out of 5, and the only reason I rate it so low is because I have a lot of unanswered questions about this book. Um, there are going to be spoilers in this book review, so if you don't want the spoilers, go ahead and click away now and come back to it when you're ready for the spoilers. So, I feel like there were a few things mentioned in the book that were kind of pointless because they were mentioned once and then never mentioned again, like her meeting her dad. I feel like it was kind of relevant to the story because she thought that her son was a psychopath because her dad was a psychopath murderer, but now it just feels like, well, he's a psychopath because his dad is a fucking psychopath. So your dad has nothing to do with it. He only had one victim. You go meet your dad and then give him pictures of your kids. This is your first time meeting him, and you give him pictures of your kids. And then after you leave, there's like no more mention of your dad within the rest of the story. I also feel like they mentioned the husband cheating once and then never mentioned it again. And then I also rated it so low because this was a very, very slow burn book. There was a lot of explanation within the first, I want to say 100, 150 pages. But then like the last 60, 50 to 60 pages, everything was just thrown at you and it was almost overwhelming. Um so yeah, that's the only reason I rated it so low. I would read it again, especially knowing what I know now. I probably would read it a with a different mindset. Um, but yeah, it's not my favorite Freida McFadden, but it's not the worst that I've read. So go read this book. It wasn't that bad. I feel like I'm being dramatic a little bit. It was not that bad. I would 100% read this book again, but I just still have so many unanswered questions. And I feel like I understand why the book was left on a cliffhanger, but just like for the suspense part of it, but for it to be left where it was, we could have done another chapter or maybe another book. Like, was the 18-year-old that was kidnapped the did it have anything to do with the son? I just I don't know. I have so many questions after reading this book that I just feel like there could have been another chapter or another couple chapters or something. I don't know. If you read this book, tell me what you think because maybe I just need to marinate on this book a little bit more. Tell me what you think.